Happy North London Derby Day, and I'm delighted to announce the debut because, as you can see, I'm not Lee, so I am filling in for him today. My name's Dom, and I am doing today's reflection ahead of a North London Derby on Mikel Arteta. Unfortunately, not the debut we wanted, which was Mikel Moreno. He will be unavailable, but you're just going to have to live with that. So, as we all know, the big news last week, the signing of Mikel Arteta on a new 3-year deal, making him, I believe, the second highest paid manager in the Premier League. I think there's been a lot of mixed reaction to this one. I think it's probably the right deal, and the reason why I think it's the right decision from Arsenal it is twofold. I think it's his third contract. His first contract was a very short one. It was about giving him stability. It was about sort of showing the belief in him and the belief that the team was going in the right direction. The second contract has been a reward for Arsenal progressing from being nowhere. If we're honest, we were an also-ran team in mid-table, right up to challenging for the title. And that's a fair reflection for the progress he has made. It also, and I think this is a really important thing to remember, he's in his final year of his contract. So a lot of people are rightly saying he needs to show he can deliver. I understand that completely, and I agree. However, if you wait till the end of the season to see if he has won the Premier League or the Champions League or the FA Cup, you're giving him all the power and control to go to any other team if he wants to, or to negotiate an even better contract than the one he already had. And that's a huge risk for Arsenal. So by signing him now, if things aren't going well, Arsenal do have the option to terminate his contract if they like. Now that's going to be expensive, but I think Arsenal believe that Mikel Arteta can deliver trophies, and I believe he can too. And that's why they've done that, this contract, as well as giving them the control towards the end of the season. Now, that new contract now comes with new pressure. He's gone and built the club up to where it is now, but now he has to deliver. You can't always finish second. And that's where the pressure is going to come on in his contract. He cannot go through the whole of his next contract without winning a trophy. In fact, probably multiple trophies, given the length of the contract. So he now needs to go and deliver on that. But I'm quite confident he is, and I think this is a really sensible and good decision from Arsenal to secure one of the best up-and-coming young managers, and he is still young, let's not forget, in world football at the moment. So very quickly, I think this is a really good deal for Arsenal, and well done to Arsenal, and hopefully now Mikel Arteta will go and deliver on that. I'm just going to touch on one more thing, which is the news around Martin Odegaard. He's obviously got injured on Norway duty. I just want to tie this up really quite clearly. There is a very specific rule in the FIFA regulations on the transfer and registration of players. It's in Annex 1, Principle 1.1, which states that Arsenal do not have the right to pull Martin Odegaard out of international duty. That right lies with Norway or the player. If Norway do not feel he's fit and want to keep calling him up, as we saw with Gabriel Jesus a couple of years ago, they are within their rights to do so. And we saw Jesus have to travel to Brazil, be assessed, and then return to Arsenal when Brazil withdrew him from the squad. Or, as we've seen with multiple players in the last international break, the player themselves withdraw. Arsenal can try and influence that, but they cannot under the rules, pull him out of the Norway squad. And I just think that factual element there is a really important thing to consider, because obviously he's going to be a big loss for the North London Derby today. So very quickly on the North London Derby, big day, big game. Arsenal win this without their first choice three midfielders of Rice, Moreno and Odegaard. That is a real title signal, but they can go and get big results at good opposition in a derby game away from home with several players missing, because there's also Tomiyasu missing as well today. Who admittedly hasn't started, but is still a decent squad player. So big opportunity for Arsenal today. Hopefully we're going to have 3 points by the time we all go to bed this evening. And I wish Arsenal all the best this afternoon, and hopefully a big 3 points to come. Lee, I think, is covering the show later. Please tune in for his show. But thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the game later. Bye.